Hey, what's going on, guys? Good morning. Morning, guys. Welcome to episode number 7 of MLB 22 The Show. New episodes are every Saturday and Sundays. I am your awesome creator, Zach Dawson, of course. The most popular name of all time in this community of one huge group. If you guys want to catch more MLB 22, you guys can hit that like button, support button, and comment. Well, how do I pronounce it, guys? Love, support, and respect is the key. Stay positive and loyal, and analysis power. We meet new creators, new friends, one by one, guys, in this community of one huge group. Anytime we manage to meet new people, new friends, new creators, guys, as one huge group and one huge community, all we gotta do is sell people out and tweet people out on one app that you guys only live stream. If you're only live streaming on YouTube, well, like I've been on YouTube for the most part 6 years in total, and also 4 years on Twitter combined, and lots more to take in, and also soften up the cussings, especially if there's any kidding or any joking around at that juncture. Um, Anytime we manage to meet new people, guys, new friends, new creators in this community, out of 342 mods and other supporters, wanting Mom C Dang, welcome to the community. Like, love, shout out, how are you? But guys, all we gotta do is share people out and tweet people out on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit, and so much more. Today's my third day off in a row, guys, out of 7, August 7th, 2022. Oh, thank you so much, by the way. It's better than nothing. Better than nothing, more to solidify, and also take it towards the next level, and keep it in a good sharp way to do it. Morning, Nadine, Tiffany Dale, how you doing? Thought it's not Tippendale. How you guys doing today? Welcome. If you guys have an account on Twitter, by the way, you guys can send me or tweet me out, guys, on Twitter. Zach Dawson, 824-656-00. I've officially been on Twitter, guys, for 4 years. YouTube, 6 years. Walmart, 5 years. A little bit tired, but pretty much had a good nap last night, and can't complain otherwise, but can't complain myself. I know you guys can't complain in this huge community of one huge group, but also, guys, never give up, never surrender. That's why we're one huge community of one awesome group. But yeah, I can't complain otherwise, but doing just fine. Just trying to wake up a little bit more. But guys, the name is Zach Dawson on Twitter. That's me, 824-656-00. Also, my love and I have officially been together. Yesterday was 1868 to go through today, but now, get ready, guys. It's been 1,869. 1869 to go through, between my love and I getting married soon, having our own thing, having our own honeymoon soon, and it's going to be great. Better than nothing, guys, as we can really check in, maybe check right out. What all you guys got to do is tell me your first and last name, your numbers, and how long you guys been active on Twitter, and so much more. You guys can find me as the awesome creator Zach Dawson. 6 years going strong for me on Twitter, and so much more. If any of you guys have an account on Steam, any sports, music, RPGs, action adventure, shooting, puzzles, any indie games you guys want to check out, the best one you guys can find is Zach Dawson. 93. Morning, happy family. Good to see you, partner. Welcome back. ZZKWT, how you doing? Make a love shout out, by the way. Can't complain otherwise. Oh, you're still on live? Oh, that's good. Well, how you been, buddy? I haven't seen you. I actually haven't to live stream a whole lot. Especially I've been working with my love and I, and also other good stuff the same way. But I've just been relaxing on my week vacation in between, since I don't go back till Friday. So can't complain otherwise. But with most movies, but I can't complain otherwise, that were that are really, really good. We got so far from theaters. See what I can give you guys this YouTube poll. Yeah, guys, if you guys like playing co-op, you guys can check out. I mean, you guys can see if people play, or somebody else. I mean, somebody in general that plays Call of Duty, Fortnite, Fall Guys, anything. If you guys like playing co-op, any racing, anything else. But my top two genres, guys, I strongly recommend. Um, is RPGs ever since I was a kid. Ever since I was I think I was after I was a little kid. Got into RPGs ever since then for a long time. And also got sports ever since I was a teen. But if you guys know any community friends, new community members that have an account on Steam, feel free to check it out. I would have you guys start with the first few games and see what you guys think. Which of these, go ahead and give you guys a YouTube poll for a minute, has the most interest. Go ahead and give you guys this YouTube poll right about now. See what this is going to lead. I'm going to have an account on Instagram. I got Kevin on Instagram and Reddit. Just remember, guys, love, support, and respect is the key. Stay positive and loyal, and knowledge is power. That's exactly what you guys will always find from me. My stuff's been really good. And, you know, it's been a long time coming. Millions, the rise. Okay, I think I got the wording quite well. Rise of Gru. Draxic. That's like World 3. Mcneil. Yep, I think I got this right. I think I got this correct. Mcneil. I almost got this one correct. Hold on. Domination. Although. Now, this is actually going to be a real good community poll. I mean, community YouTube poll. You guys want to check it out. So back to what I was saying. If you want your channel reviewed, you want more likes, support, comments, views, support, popularity, and also more to develop too. Guys can run by Kevin Friday through Mondays. I have on my current very good apps, for example. Really nice apps. I have them on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and so many others. Another awesome creator, guys, is Running Egg. He's an awesome creator too, so you guys can check him out. He was in my live stream yesterday. I wanted to see how I was doing, and for those of you that have not checked out Running Egg, he's a very nice guy, very good character, and actually love both of them. So they're part of this community out of 342 mods and other supporters. Alright guys, you guys can check out Kevin Friday through Mondays, Running Egg almost 24/7. And don't forget guys, Sony's Adventures, Monday through Saturdays. Like I said, one huge community, one huge group, 342 mods and other supporters. Remember guys, love, support, and respect is the key. Stay positive and loyal, and knowledge is power. The most very important thing. I know guys, my watch hours on my PC, I'm at 2,562. But on my phone, I'm at 2,100. I'm in 2,100 plus right now, so it's amazing, grateful. Going to begin monetize, I think, between one of them. So I'm excited. We cannot wait for it, guys. Neither you guys can, and neither can I. It'll be my first time if I get. So I'll be accepting super chats soon, but that's pretty much. I'm hoping by the end of this month or early next month before something adds. The most very important thing, guys, in this community, Jack Dawson is an awesome popular name from Titanic from 1912 to 2022, 110 years in the making. The most very important thing, guys, in this group, and as one huge community, we watch videos in full. You guys can like, support, comment, share me out, tweet me out, guys, on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit. You guys can vote land at 38 and the greatest showman at 14. As you guys have seen, we were so managing the New York Mets, coming out of a day off. They just lost the last 2 games. But one, well, pretty much didn't do so well, especially against the Atlanta Braves, losing 3-2 and then 5-4 last week. So the Mets were going to get back in it, as they'll be on the road to take on the Nationals in Nationals Park. On the mound, guys, we've got for the Mets, Max Scherzer, and on the mound for the Nationals, going into a 3-2. The Mets guys are 2-3 going in for the weekends. You got Soto for the Steven Strasburg. So it should be a good matchup. Also, guys, every 19 to 20 minutes, a handful of IGN news, one into one huge community and one huge group from your favorite awesome creator. And that's me. From Titanic, your awesome creator, guys, Zach Dawson. Just remember, guys, never give up, never surrender, never say never. So yeah, guys, this game is played at Nationals Park, opened back in 2008. So the starting pitcher, guys, is Max Scherzer. So far, he has no wins, no losses, with a 3.18 around average. He gave up. I know in his last start, guys, if you guys remember, I think it was back in opening day. He basically gave up only six hits, guys. 2 runs earned, 1 walk, 2 walks, 1 home run, 5 strikeouts. So any team would do better than that. And here's the starting lineup, guys, for the Mets today, as they go into a record of 2-3. We're going to capitalize a little bit, see how things go in between, and see how it strategizes and have the offense and defense moving. Leading off first, guys, we'll be starting Marte at center, Luis Guillorme at DH, Peter Alonso at first, J.D. Davis at third, Seth Mcneil at second, Mark Conhigh at left, Francesco Landorn at short, Brandon Nimmo at right, and doing the catcher, guys, batting ninth, James McCann. Also, guys, my highest 6 years on YouTube. No kidding, no population. I mean, strong suit and the population. Today, guys, my highest likes is 374, views 1313, and mods 342. My has been really good. So
impressive by the Nats.
I just got done sleeping in at a small period this morning, guys, and my opponent was asking me if I was going to come over last night, but but to be honest, I was tired. Just needed to get something to eat, and
I think
that's exactly what I was always recommending to do. So can't complain, and anything else, so on and so forth. So I know today, guys, my opponent has to work this morning, and then this is off the upcoming weekend. Alright, guys, the starting pitcher for the Nationals today is number 37, Steven Strasburg. He comes in, guys, with making the second start of the season. With a tremendous 135 around average. You have 6 hits, 1 walk, and 8 strikeouts. Kind of lefty versus righty, or anything else combined, and it's wrestling. And leading off, guys, for the visiting Mets, guys, we're starting Marte. He's batting 118, guys, 1 homer, 1 run driven in. As we get Game 1 in Nationals Park underway.
And the pitch.
That's the target. He has 1 strike on a 4-seamer. The Nationals come into a record, guys, in their hometown of a 3-2 record. Of course, guys, I did not charge my PC yesterday because, it was almost dead. But we might have no other problem with that. So,
that's out of play.
So as far as what's going on today, guys, if I do stream later on today, that's we'll get Hot Sauce Golf as a backup. We guys get new episodes of Hot Sauce Golf every Saturday and Sundays as a backup. But if I don't, you guys will, the next stream you guys will see me in is probably going to be either tonight for Hot Sauce Golf for the weekends, or Skywalker tomorrow. That's gonna be tomorrow morning. So
righty to the plate.
Of course, my love and I have a sailing competition. We're looking for a 9th title tomorrow night, so that's gonna be interesting. That's the first step, guys, for the Mets. As Strasburg strikes out first batter he sees. Because Luis Guillorme.
In there for strike 1.
Guillorme, guys, is playing designated hitter today. He's named D8. Number 13, guys, Guillorme, batting 318, with no homers and 2 runs driven in. He'll be facing Steven Strasburg. Steven Strasburg is one true
And he's down
piece of Hall of
0-2 as he
Famer.
swings through it.
He was really trying to stay back
He's a
for
really good
something off
pitcher.
speed. That's why
Been
he
with the
was so
Nationals for a
tardy on
long
that swing.
time, and you know,
Here's the 0-2.
the way to attach more statistics. That's to check out the bottom scores. Mariners leading 4-0 against the Twins in Minnesota. And anything else more to try out and also dictate to. So if you guys do not see golf tonight, you guys will see me back here tomorrow morning, same time, same channel,
And here it comes.
for Skywalker.
And
that's going to be a fly ball to mid-right field. And it'll race to the top of the wall, guys. Look at that. And he will go to second, guys, with a leadoff double. Warren gets his first double of the season.
That's a good sound coming off the
as
bat,
the
man.
ball
And as he
goes
connected
from
out
the top of the
front,
wall.
into the outfield, that's
Nice
one of
work
those
by
swings where you
Galorme.
just don't even
Gets his
feel
nice
the ball
hit.
hit the barrel.
That's hit the kickoff for the Mets this morning. And gets a nice good reaction. But the Nationals fans are not too favored. Next batter, guys, first baseman, Pete Alonso. He's going to be facing the great pitcher that anybody would know in the history books, and that's Steven Strasburg. As you guys can see, Pete Alonso, number 20. He's batting .313 today. 1 home and 2 runs driven in. We're going to see something with the runner on at second. You guys get news every 19 to 20 minutes. A handful of news, guys, born into one huge community and one awesome, tremendous group. Morning, Killer J. How's it going, brother? Good to see you. I'm a little bit tired myself, guys, but I'm just going to get the jitters out a little bit.
The next pitch misses.
As you guys can see, Strasburg. Not the way he pointed out. He's only given up 3 balls. You don't want to give up. You don't want to walk off a batter that quick, especially if you're having a pretty good resume. And guess what, guys? Strasburg will walk Pete Alonso. So Alonso. So he's the other base runner, guys, at second. So it's first and second, guys, for the Mets with 1 out. Mets will get a fall for split against the Nationals. Mets are 2-3, guys. The Nationals are 3-2. And Danny Davis, guys, will be up next. He's only batting .300 today. He'll be facing Steven Strasburg. Mets have an opportunity, guys, to support us a little bit through. First and second with 1 out.
The pitch.
So that's the target, and that's going to be 2 strikes on the sinker. Strasburg needed a couple ideas for it. So what he's trying to work on the mound. Depending if Danny Davis can get the best of him or not. We have what's going on today, guys. My pun's off at 4:30. I might be in a couple places today, so I can have something good for breakfast, and as soon as I get through an episode of baseball today, and come back here tomorrow morning, same time, same channel for Skywalker. So I don't think there's going to be any long-lasting or have anything else neutral.
Just missed.
Can't complain either way. Remember, guys, for 1 Heats group, 1 awesome community, and so on and so forth. Thank you, Killer J, my man, for dropping a link.
And it's filled up. And
Steven Strasburg does not want to walk this guy either. He just walked 1 batter already, guys. That's why the Mets have first and second with 1 out. And swing and a miss. And that's out number 2, guys, for the Mets. Strasburg needed a little bit of composure. He's only at 2 Ks so far. Next batter, guys. Here comes, not doing so well, but still a young season. And the man that will face Steven Strasburg right now, guys, is Mcneil. Mcneil has an OPS of 192. That seems below average. He's only batting .67. Well, guys, Mets first and second with 2 outs. We're going to bring something to summarize. That's going to be foul on a sinker.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything
thinking for the God bless happy family. We're going to sound out, buddy.
You've got to expand the zone.
With 1 strike and a ball, guys. Strasburg from the stretch. And that's going to be a foul. That's going to be a fly out to right field. He picks it up, makes the catch. And get right into the book.
And now the Nats.
It's alright, guys. Mets only get 1 run. No 1 hit, no runs, no errors. A couple runs left on. It's time to see what the Nationals are going to do, guys, in their hometown. It's game 1.
We go to the bottom of the first.
Well, guys, the starting pitcher today for the Mets. You guys know this guy so well. One of the best pitchers between the Nationals, the other teams. That would be Max Soto. Yeah, leading off those guys for the Nationals. They come into a record of 3-2, and that would be Luis Garcia. That's on the stat sheet. I mean, so far, he's batting .217, no homers, 2 runs driven in. And Soto gives up a walk, so I'm one ball so far in hand. Alright guys, we got news to talk about this morning. As Max Soto sets the target, works on the 1 ball. He's facing Luis Garcia. And that's going to be a strike and a ball this time.
It's 1-1.
He did not like that. He did not like the bat off his hand. Maybe not much to cross over and much more to transition or have any attention to detail. On the 1, we got Soto sets the target. That's 2 strikes and a ball. Soto looking to make his first mark at this point. But yeah, guys, we got news. We got some IZA news to talk about this morning. Even though every Saturday and Sunday mornings we don't usually get IZA news when it comes to the weekends, but we might get plenty of them. Well, guys, Soto on the 2-2, and that's going to be foul on a CB curveball. We're going to give him a slider, something for him to think from the stretch. And that's going to be, guys, that's going to be a fly out to right field. Brandon Nemo's there, makes the catch. That's the right field, guys, in this community. And that's out number 1 for the home team. We are, guys, remember, love, support, and respect is the key. LSR. Love, support, and respect is the key, guys. Stay positive and loyal, and knowledge is power. Well, we meet new creators, new friends one by one. And anytime we manage to meet new people, new friends, new community members, we're always live streaming on YouTube. You guys can send people out and tweet people out. That's one huge community, guys, out of 342 mods. Like the awesome creator Zach Awesome. And other supporters too, and so much more. Now, next batter, guys, is Alonso Escobar. He's batting .286 from the stretch by Soto. That's 1 ball and 1 strike.
It's a good miss.
On the 1-1 from Soto. From the stretch. That's going to be 2 balls and 1 strike. Well, guys, anytime we manage to meet new people, new community members, new friends, on live streaming on YouTube, all we gotta do is send people out and tweet, follow, and friend requests on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit, and so much more. I'll get to more info in a second. Soto sets the target on the 2-2, and he struck him out, guys. He's swinging a miss to Escobar. Soto gets his first K, and that's out number 2. And here comes the batter, guys, that did get... I believe he got traded in real life, I think, last week. He got to take out one of the best players of all time, and that's Juan Soto. Juan Soto comes in, guys. He's at 99 home runs of his career. He's batting .250, guys. 1 home and 2 runs driven in. They can go off the season. On the 1 ball, Soto sets the target, and here's the pitch. That's going to be 2 balls and no strike. I don't think he will swing anything at the bottom. Maybe it's something he can really start getting hot and get some good to hit. That's going to be foul on a 4-seamer, 2 balls and a strike. The best way you guys can find on Twitter is me, Zach Dawson, or it's AD, guys, 824-656-00. I have been on Twitter for 4 years in time, YouTube, 6 years, ever since last weekend, guys, on the 30th, the final days, guys, of... So what do you call it? Ever since the month of July. So that's the highest milestone I've ever had with you guys. I love you guys. I love you guys so much. You guys are awesome. And one huge community and one awesome group. And of 342 mods and so many others as supporters. Also, guys, Walmart 5 years. One love and I. 1,869. And Soto gives up a walk to Juan Soto. As long as Soto does not let anybody beat him, or takes anything out of his energy or skill. Next batter, guys, is Nelson Cruz. Nelson Cruz, guys, is former Texas Ranger. As you guys can see on his stats, number 23, batting .263, guys. No homers, 3 runs driven in. Soto's at first with 2 outs. Soto looking to get the better of him.
Comes
That's
up
going to be 2
empty on the
strikes
swing,
on
0
the
and 2
Cruz.
now.
2 really good back-to-back sliders.
Soto
Now
looking
an
to get
0-2
something
count. He's
something
feeling
better
real
from the
confident
Stratford
about
teams
finishing this
on the
hitter
2
off.
strikes
He
by
can go anywhere he
Soto.
wants.
1 ball and
Next
2
offering is
strikes.
downstairs.
What all you guys got to
0-2
do
count
on
right there.
Twitter,
Hitter
if you
kind
guys
of
do have an
expects
account,
that. Good
I'm just
job
saying
of
if you
showing
guys
that
really do,
confidence and trying to get back into this count.
9 times out of 10 or 8 times or 7 times. You guys can tell me your first and last name, your numbers, and how long you guys been active on Twitter. You guys can look and follow each other, say each other out,
So 1 left for
tweet,
Washington.
and follow.
Scoreless after 1.
And besides for the entire guys for the Nationals, we go to top of the 2nd inning, guys. Game 1 at Nationals Park, and there's no score. But the Mets so far have the only hit in
Back
hand.
here at the ballpark, here's Mark Canha.
And, guys, and then according to that plan, top of the 2nd, leading off for the Mets, guys, will be Mark Canha. He's batting .263, guys. 1 homer and 2 ribbies driven in. He'll be facing Steven Strasburg on the mound. That's the target. That's going to be a strike. Pretty much at the bottom left corner. You guys have an account on Steam. Guys, the name is Zach Dawson on Twitter. 4 years active combined, with 6 years on YouTube and 5 years at Walmart. My numbers are 824-656-00. Canha swung a little bit too wide.
Pitcher's umpire.
He's pretty much a good acknowledged batter, but so far he's batting .263. Depending if that goes low or gets a little bit high. It all depends. Any sports, music, RPGs, guys, if you have an account on Steam, you guys can let me know.
How much were you aware
My name on Steam is
SecDawson93. Who was going to be umpiring?
My top 2 entries I strongly recommend for you guys, RPGs and sports. And that's going to be strikeout for Canha. As far as Strasburg, on the mound for the Nationals, guys, makes it hard work. That's the first out of the inning. And here comes Francesco Landorn. He'll be facing Strasburg to kick off today, guys, on Sunday morning. Landorn comes in to play, guys, number 12, only doing an average of 133. You have to get something on the board, something to get right into the motivation, to keep himself motivated and focused. He gets a swing and a miss on a slider. Landorn knows he's a little more of a smart batter and not like a tough cookie. It's on the 2 strikes from Strasburg from the stretch. That's going to be ball and 2 strikes. But if you guys are not into the top 2 entries, any music, action adventure, shooting, puzzles, and the indie games, co-op games together, and that's going to be a strikeout for Landorn, guys. That's out number 2 for the Mets already.
Here's Brandon Nimmo.
And here comes Brandon Nimmo, guys. Maybe he can do something against Strasburg. These two players know each other quite well. Well, pretty much for a while at least. But Nimmo pretty much has the highest RBIs. So as you see, Nimmo is batting .353, 1 home and 4 runs driven in. He'll be facing Strasburg.
Left-hand batter waits.
And that's going to be a strike and a ball in hand. Like any co-op games, guys, any close friends, close community members that you play with, and want to play with together.
That misses
Call of Duty, Fall Guys, Fortnite, Minecraft. I mean, Minecraft is very loving. It's an awesome game, awesome graphics, nice gameplay. Any comparisons? And that's going to be a line drive to mid-right field, guys. And like I said, Nimmo is batting in the 300s. And he's a smoke that one, guys. Line drive to mid-right field. He gets a second double for the Mets. So that's a leadoff double, guys, by Brandon Nimmo. And it looked like the Nationals was hoping to have a pretty much a line out from Nimmo. But Nimmo gets us one line drive to mid-right field. And that's a nice work, a nice effort. So far, guys, the Mets have a runner on board with 2 outs. And gets a sinker by Strasburg. Next batter, guys, is named McCann. So far, guys, number 33, McCann, 357, 1 home and 3 runs driven in. Well, my name on Steam, guys, is SecDawson93. And tell me what kind of nice gameplay you guys are interested in. Any graphics, comparisons, fan base, how good the game is, how average the game is, how great it is, how amazing that it really is. I mean, DLCs, music
And now 1
soundtracks,
and
and
2.
so much more. You guys have an account on Instagram. I have Kevin guys on Instagram, also on
Man on second, 2
Reddit,
down.
and also on
And that one fouled off.
Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Just remember, guys, love, support, and respect is always the key. Stay positive and loyal, and knowledge is power. That's why Zach Dawson is an awesome popular name, guys. And he strikes him out, guys. Strikesburg has 4 or 5 strikeouts already. So the Mets guys get no runs, 1 hit, and no errors. As we stop by to the bottom of the 2nd inning, it is no score between both teams so far. And leading off for the Nationals guys, not a good hunt battle. For the Nationals guys, will be number 19, Josh Bell, former Pittsburgh Pirate. So far guys, Josh Bell is batting .476, 2 homers, 4 runs driven in. We're facing Max Soto on the mound. Soto sets the target, and that's going to be a fly ball to center field. Picks it up, makes a catch by Marte, and that's 1 out. 1 out for the Nationals. Gets a nice grab. Gets a nice grab by the Met defense, and does awesome work. And comes Yasser Hernandez, guys, number 29. He's batting .400, 1 homer, 2 runs driven in. So if you guys want more likes, more support, comments, views, support, popularity, watch hours, gets corralled by Kevin. Kevin's been on YouTube for 5 years with us, guys. He's awesome, loving, caring, supportive, very trustworthy, and he can help you too, guys. Not just Kevin, but also Renegade too. Very nice people, very nice gentlemen. Actually love them both. They're really entertaining, they're talented, and yeah. Yeah, guys, Kevin's been on a total on YouTube for 5 years. YouTube, been on doing TubeChat for 2 years. When you look at me and Neil Queen-Barrel, guys, we've been together on YouTube for 6 years. And that's going to be towards short. Landorn has it. Close to first in time, and that's 2 away. Hernandez thought he had some sort of single. But no, it was a ground ball to short, and that's the 2nd out of the inning, guys, in this community.
Here's the third baseman, Franco.
Gets a strong effort, gets a strong suit. He gets a nice land. Next batter, guys, is Mcneil Franco. He's batting .353. I think 2 homers and 7 RBIs. Soto from the stretch. Gets a ball to start out for him. And Francesco. And the other. So you guys can check out Kevin Friday through Mondays. Running egg also, guys, almost 24/7. Very awesome people. Kevin's awesome. I love this guy. And the best thing is you guys can check him out. Like I said, it's Friday through Mondays. Running egg almost 24/7. And Sony's Inventors. Monday through Saturdays. Sometimes Sundays, but not very many. It all depends on what he's doing on Sundays, but can't complain. And so much more, guys. From the awesome creator Zach Dawson, the most popular name of all time, from 1912 to 2022 of this year. That's 2 balls and 2 strikes, guys. Franco, we're going to get something better on the mound. 2 guys, Suso, named Sosa. That's the target. Excuse me, a little bit of hiccups, guys. Sorry about that. But in this community, guys, and it's one huge community and one huge group. Love, support, and respect is the key. And he strikes him out, guys. Strikes him out looking. And that's going to be at the end of 2 innings. And the side is retired. So far, guys, Nationals, no runs, no hits, no errors. Top of the 3rd, no score. Let's see if the Mets can wake up in the next first few battles. And leading off for the Mets, guys, will be Starling Marte. He struck out his first time up by Strasburg. We're gonna get himself back in it. Even though it's the beginning of the inning at this point. The most very important thing, guys, my watch hours between my PC and my phone. My phone, guys, I'm at 2100 plus. But PC, 25. I mean, how much am I on my PC again? From the awesome creator, guys, the most popular name of all time, I am at 2562. 2562, guys. That's amazing. All I need is 1400 plus, maybe like 1500 left. That's gonna be amazing. Any comments you bring in this community, one huge group, on my live streams, whenever they're good or bad, average. you guys can let me know. Give me a good message on the Super Chat and see where it goes. And he strikes out at Marte, guys. Strasburg, it's off to a good start already. As the Mets get their first down at the beginning. I don't know, Marte was going to swing something, but he's only had 2 strikeouts already in hand. Remember, guys, the most very important thing, too, in this community one huge group, we have 342 mods and supporters. As we watch videos in full, guys, like, support, comment. Share me out, tweet me out, guys, on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit. You're welcome to vote Atlanta 38 and the greatest showman at 14. A handful of news, guys, every 19 to 20 minutes from this community of one huge group for IGN News. We're going to get to some of that in a minute. That's going to be a foul on the circle change. It's got something vulnerable to use, and anything normal or average.
One down base.
Well, guys, on the 2 strikes. That's going to be a strikeout as well. Strikeout for the Mets again. That's out number 2. And Strasburg is off to an early good start already. That's a surprise. But alright, guys, we got news to talk about this morning. Don't know if I'm live streaming tonight, which I probably will not. But I will keep you guys posted. Since it's only been like 5 days since Love and I haven't had any time together. So, ever since we saw each other this past Friday night, won our 8th title for cheerleading. We're going to begin, we're hoping to walk out of here, guys, and also kick some ass by Monday night. So, you guys will only have Skywalker tomorrow morning, as far as I know. So we don't have to worry about that.
I'll tell you this.
You guys have seen Pete Alonso, first baseman. He's 1 for 1. Became the 2019 National League champion at this point. That was a couple years ago. From the stretch. That's going to be 2 strikes and a ball, guys. The Mets so far do not seem to have the rhythm quite yet. But it's still early. Game 1 in Nationals Park, though. On the 1-2, guys, Strasburg from the stretch. That's going to be a strikeout on the slider. I don't think anybody will swing at that. And the Mets get doomed for no runs, 2 hits, no errors. To the bottom of the 3rd inning, guys. Game 1 at Nationals Park. No score at Nationals Park in Washington. Well, guys, we got news to talk about. Let's see what we have for you today. Today's day is August 7th. My 3rd day off at a 7. I go back on Friday, Saturday, and then I'm off Sunday of next week. And as always, including the plan, guys, exactly for my availability on my schedules. Coming into Walmart in my 5 years, much more combining. Alright, guys, 15 hours ago today, we actually have legendary voice acting. As you guys can see from yesterday. Mcneil and Corrida, guys, both have at least 3 interesting forms. The game that we're looking at is Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. As the lessons have been explained between both of them. Well, guys, ground ball back to the mound. Soto throws in the first in time, and that's 1 away. That was a ground ball back to the mound, guys. Soto, the first base, gets the 1 out. And here comes Kilbert Ruiz, guys, leading off next for the Nationals. He's only batting a $111, no homers, and 1 run driven in. We're facing Soto on the mound. I mean, you look at Soto and Strasburg, guys, they're really good batters. They're really good pitchers. Ground ball to first, guys. Alonso gets there in time, takes it to the bag himself, and that's out number 2 already. Not too fat, not too energetic, guys. Not bad. Next batter, guys, is Luis Garcia. He had flown out his first time up. Looking for something better out of Soto. 2 outs now. Soto from the stretch. Sets the target, and here's the pitch, and that's 1 ball. Knowing something by having great stats altogether. So guys, let's check out the voices have been explained involving the 2 forms. You have Mcneil and Korean involving Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. What's known in Neil Queen Bell, guys, my love's roommate, one of the 2 roommates. Let's get him prepared for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. So we cannot wait to play the next 2. But that's going to be interesting, how it plays out. Morning, Paulo. How you doing, sir?
Fouled off. He was late.
That's why I get into baseball a whole lot. I mean, I started playing baseball since I was a teen, back in the mid-2010s. 2-2 count, guys. And he swings and a miss, guys. Nice work by Souza. He'll strike him out. 3 innings in play, guys.
Still no score.
For the top of the 4th, game 1 at Nationals Park. Nobody has scored yet, but the Mets have 2 hits, though. No score.
And welcome back.
It's game 1, guys, at Nationals Park. You guys get MLB 22 every Saturday and Sundays. Depending if there's always a double chat or not. Alright, guys, back to the news. Penguin Classics Marvel collections are so far on sale today. From yesterday. For all-time low prices. As it's time to go back to the classics. Leading off for the Mets, guys, will be J.D. Davis. Davis is 0 for 1 so far. Well, last game, he had a hat trick. Could not get anything going, not a single hit or anything. He was 0 for 4. Strasburg almost had a hit by Pitts on Davis already. But that is 1 ball and 1 strike. In hand, there's much more to dictate. On the 1-1, guys, Strasburg sets the target, and here's the Pitts. That's going to be... would have been a ground ball to first, but that's foul. That's foul to in front of first base. And that's going to be a strikeout as well. He'll strike out Davis. Strasburg's off to a heated start, guys, on the mound for the Nationals. That's the first out of the inning. Alright, guys, back to the news. 14 hours ago from yesterday, the fan favorite character is set to appear, guys, in the Disney Plus series, launching later on this month of August. As you guys can see, Daredevil's Marvel Cinematic Universe, the MCU outfit, is detailed in new Seahawk images. Which we already know, guys, that The Flash is going to be having its final season, and that would be season 9 by next year. So, I still do not keep up with The Flash a whole lot, but it's going to be joining Batwoman or Batgirl, and pretty much other Marvel or DC shows as well, due to ending their own pretty much shows coming out of the CW channel. So swing and a miss, guys, and that's out number 2. Strasburg also strikes him out. After what the Mets did after the last 2 games, guys, against ever since the past couple weeks, coming out of the weekends, they seem to be having a little hard time by hitting the ball. They normally are, but it's still a young season. That's going to be a ball and no strike, guys. Here comes a batter that's making so he does not miss. And that's the man that struck out in the second inning, guys, and that's Mark Conha. He's 0 for 1, number 19. He's hoping to get something from Strasburg. Sets the target. Almost a hit by Pitts on a slider. Pretty much a slide curve. When you look at Mark Conha, guys, he does have 2 RBIs for the season so far. Anybody's looking at all more than that. With 2 balls. 2 and 1 strike. 2 balls and a strike. So you guys can check out the info on pretty much on Daredevil and the Seahawk trailer. See what you guys think on it. You guys can also check out Serious Cold Decorations. As you guys can see, you've got Mario, Star Wars, and more Hallmark ornaments for this year. Which is why we're not at Christmas time till we get through these next couple more months at this point. And anything else, so on and so forth. But good morning, Paulo. How you been? Make a little shout out, partner. How you doing? Full count, guys. And that's a strikeout. Yeah, guys, the Mets don't seem to get a hit from Strasburg. Only 2 hits, though. Again, from him and anybody else in particular. Alright, guys, we go to bottom of the 4th inning. You guys can check out the Nationals fans in Nationals Park. One of them holds a sign for the K. And so far, between both teams, no score. See if the Nationals can pet on something. And that would be, leading off for the Nationals, guys, would be Aroldis Escobar. Escobar is 0 for 1. So also sets the target. That's going to be a strike on a slider. Escobar, guys, spent the entire 13-year career. The previous 2 teams, guys, was I think it was the Rockies and also the other team that was mentioned. Oh, your name was... Don't we all, guys? We also need plenty of sleep, too. But I usually sleep quite well when it comes to the evenings when I'm off work, actually when I'm having days off from work,
And he deals.
and anything else, so on and so forth. I mean, the way I look at my punting, guys, see, he only works every other weekend. And guess what time he honestly gets up in the current time?
Here's Juan Soto.
Apparently, guys, he recently gets up. I mean, recently he only gets up in the mornings prior to it, around 6:30, and like almost 7 o'clock in the morning. So I'm usually up I'm way behind it or way beforehand.
Doesn't find the zone.
Next batter, guys, is Juan Soto. As I should see, Soto struck out the first batter for the first out. But yeah, my point gets $10 an hour when it comes to regular hours.
Next one misses.
But on holiday pay, he gets about 15. When it comes to the weekends or any holidays, he has to work or something.
Righty delivers.
So he works every other weekend. So that's not too bad.
That's strike one.
So yeah, can't complain otherwise, but more to confront and combine. Well, guys, on the 2-1, Soto sets the target. From the stretch to Soto. That's going to be, looks like he had a nice hit, but that's going to be a fly out to center. Picks it up in time, makes the catch. And guess what, guys? And it's 2 outs. 2 outs of the inning. Both teams are trying to get something going. At least. The Cardinals beat the Pirates 3-2 in St. Louis. You have Nelson Cruz, guys. He's 0 for 1. He has a strikeout his first time up. So those are from the stretch. So that's the target to Cruz. And that's 1 strike and no ball.
Not what he's looking for there in the
So, did you get enough sleep this week, Polo, or not exactly? I usually I barely get some good sleep, and I do as best as I can when it comes to sleeping. So, sleeping is always something to rebuild your energy. Strikeout, guys. McCann picks it up from home base, goes to Alonso, and the side is retired. Side is retired, guys. 4 innings to play, no score. Game 1 at Nationals Park. To the top of the 5th inning. All right, guys, top of the 5th. For the Mets, leading off will be Francesco Landorn. Ryan Asura. Morning, Ryan. How are you, sir? From how do I pronounce this, guys? I'm coming out of a different language. Hola, Goma Stars. How you doing, sir? Make a love shout out. Paulo says, I'll look at the comments in a minute. Landorn, guys, is 0 for 1. So I put 6 to target. That's going to be a fly ball to center field. Based upon racing back a little bit. And the ball gets away from him, guys. That's going to be an automatic double. So Landorn, guys, gets a double. And he's on at second base. Nice work. So he gets some for the Mets. Hardly ever get any adequate sleep because cats always want food early in the morning. Yep. Yeah, the cats normally what do you call it? They pretty much meow plenty of times, and they pretty much want food and water. I mean, cat food and water. So that's the only thing they want exactly, or pretty much want attention. So that's pretty much between any other animal. You look at cats, dogs, you look at any other one. Especially when it comes to pets, not very many. Especially if it's more if they want more food, want more water, more attention, more to play on, or have their own toys at this point. It's not too bad. It's about having attention, having personal food, and having water to drink, and also get active. Double SCTV, good morning, make a love shout out, how are you? You got James McCann, guys, is 0 for 1. Alright, guys, back to the news. Realizing news this morning. You guys are welcome to check out the work-in involving this next game. Ground ball from left, and that's going to be a base hit to left field. So it's his first and second base, guys, for the Mets. And it's going on to base hit.
So the batting order turns over.
Yeah, definitely. Food, water, attention, loving, caring, wanting to be playful. And that's always something to build, if you have any pet you have. We welcome to use, guys, the work-in-progress guide to make the best choices the first time for the walkthrough, guys, of a game called Digimon Survive. I, for one, did not check out the trailer for it, but I'm guessing it may look good coming out of anime and the game itself, so whether it's a game or a platform. Pretty much a game or some sort of a anime movie. I don't watch a lot of Digimon, but I recently used to watch a little bit more of Pokemon over the years. So they were not, I mean, they were good, but Digimon's compared to Bakugan, so you have 3 shows. You've got Bakugan, Pokemon, and Digimon. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is only kind of like a card game series compared to it. So you're welcome to check out, guys, the walkthrough of Digimon Survive. The details are pretty much more to pretty much have details, have results, and anything else to certify. And good news for the Mets, guys, and bad news for Strasburg. The Mets have bases loaded with 1 out, and Strasburg walks Marte. So the Mets were going to strike in. Next batter, guys, will be Luis Guillorme. He's 1 for 2. Bases loaded, guys, depending what Strasburg wants to do. And that would be 1 out of the inning. That's going to be 1 ball from Strasburg to Guillorme. Guys can also check out. Actually, we can skip that one. You guys can also check out, guys, 12 hours ago from yesterday. All multi-versus counters so far. From Rick Sanchez to LeBron James. The multi-versus counter roster, guys, is stacked. We got LeBron James, Rick and Morty, and so much more. One thing I will say, guys, multi-versus it sounds like a good game, to be honest. Don't know if it's on the PS5, on the Switch, on Steam. I really don't know, but I will say, 9 times out of 10, it does look like it might be good. I mean, real good to reality. But it all depends. Well, guys, Strasburg got into 2-1, that's the target. And that's going to be 2-2 to Guillorme. Guillorme working the bat he has. And give the Mets a good, solid lead. I mean, give the Mets the first lead, hopefully. But I don't think bunting's going to work, though. And that's going to be a swing and a miss, guys. 2 outs for the Mets. Looks like the Mets was going to get some runs for a minute. Looks like if he can't do it, maybe Alonso can do something. 20 Lozada. Maybe time to bring a Frank Sinatra Jr. Music record for Lozada at this point. So guys can check out the characters so far on multi-versus. Peter Alonso, guys, first baseman is 0 for 1.
Bases loaded, 2 down.
Guys can also check out not just the characters combined, but also the best offense and defense for the utility perks. 2 strikes and 1 ball, guys. Peter Alonso and the Mets don't seem to find it right now. And that's 1 and 2 already. So that's this, guys, for the stretch. And that's going to be 2-2. Yeah, if you're a batter, guys, you may as well have something going with bases loaded. I mean, at least. Get something to and line and get something in between. Swing and a miss. Alonso Helmets had something. But the Mets leave bases loaded. Polo says, I like the Washington team's logo. Yeah, that's good. Coming out the owner and pretty much the manager. Bottom of the 5th inning, guys, no score. Game 1 at Nationals Park. And Josh Bell will lead off for the Nationals. He's flown out in the 2nd inning, guys, in this community. He's 0 for 1. He'll be reuniting with Max Sosa right now.
The right-hander back to work.
Well, you guys are welcome to try out the plan. Guys, try out the plan. Use these perks involving multi-versus with your teammate for an extra bonus. I don't think I compare multi-versus to Cobra Kai, which we already know, guys, that Cobra Kai 2, Cobra Kai is having another game soon. That would be, I mean, you guys understand what the second title is, and that is exactly Dozo's Rising. Well, they're gonna be introducing not Cobra Kai. I mean, they're coming back with Cobra Kai, Miyagi-Do, and also a new addition, Eagle Fang. So that game's coming out this coming fall. This fall of this year. So we have to look out for that. I came back from a holiday, Lozada. Nice. Mom and I are looking to have a holiday getaway in the future. And so we're going to be going to Virginia Beach soon. That's going to be a base hit, that's short stuff, guys. That's an Nationals get their first hit on the board.
Good two-strike hitting
Now, guys, the Mets have 4. Nationals get their first one of a leadoff single. Now, leadoff single, guys, goes to pass short. Just a nice reaction from the fans. Nice work. Alright, guys, next batter is Yariel Hernandez. Hernandez is 0 for 1. His first resume, guys, at his at-bat, he grounded out to second. So knowing any awesome batter, guys, for a long time, and also for a long time coming. Any pitcher on the mound, guys, from any baseball team, is all going to get a double play ball, maybe. Soto sets the target, working on 2 balls. Here's the pitch of Hernandez. That's going to be, that won't be the first out, guys. It's going to be a pop-up to right field. Mcneil's there, makes the catch, and that's the first out. The base runner will hold on at first base, and will have to hold. So, yeah. I won't say, like I said, multi-versus does sound like a pretty good game. Does look like it's going to be real good, the way I look at it. Now, compared to Marvel's Capcom, Private DC Universe, I don't know, I have no clue it'll be better than what it should be. Coming out of Marvel's Capcom, any other fighting games, but maybe better than PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. It all depends. I mean, it might be or it may not, so, but you never know. Because on the 1 strike, Franco's 0 for 1. Leadoff runner is on at first base with 1 out so far, guys, in this community. On the 2 strikes, Souza, we're going to bail this guy out. And that's going to be a foul territory to right field. We're going to bounce it. Makes the catch in time. And the Nationals only have 1 hit so far, with 2 outs. No scoring between the 2 teams. Alonso does a nice job by getting the foul out in his glove, and
here's Lane Thomas.
Does anything that any other infielder or outfielder can do. Next batter, guys, is Lance Thomas. He's 0 for 1. Soto from the stretch.
Yeah, he swings and misses.
Strike on a 4-seamer. Lance Thomas last game, 2 for 3 with an RBI. But the Mets did have a day off last weekend. You guys remember we featured 2 different teams. And all I gotta say is, guys, it was a good game. It was a good matchup between 2 different teams out of 30. My guys flying ball to left field. Mark Alha's there, makes the catch. And that's all she wrote. 5 innings to play, guys. No runs so far. Plus the Nationals do get an average hit. So I know, guys, no runs and no errors. We got the top of the 6th inning, guys. No score. Game 1 at Nationals Park.
And welcome back. Now it's
either set it and forget it, or somebody can get the first one on the board. I mean, usually, guys, in this community 1 huge group, now's the time. As you guys can see, J.D. Davis leads off for the Mets. He has 2 strikeouts, and he's 0 for 2. Strasburg, ready to give up that glove. And that's going to be a 1 ball to J.D. Davis. He did have a hat trick, guys, last game against a different team. That would be the Atlanta Braves. That's going to be a foul on a 4-seamer. You guys consider yourselves news, by the way. My stuff's been really good. My highest likes, guys, is 374 in my 6 years on YouTube. 13 on views. Mods, 342. 2-1 guys from the stretch.
Good eye
right 3
there.
balls and 1 strike. Like I said, the only thing you guys do not want to do is walk him. J.D. Davis has had 3 strikeouts last game. And that's going to be almost a walk, but that's 3 and 2. 3 and 2 off his bat and also off his stat sheet. What do we call it? 3 balls and 2 strikes, guys? They call it full count. And that's going to be a strikeout for him. J.D. Davis gets another strikeout, guys. I'm guessing that's the 2nd hat trick he has this season. That's going to be, guys, the first out of the inning. You don't see anybody else striking out. I mean, not very many. Not very much. Not much standard. Paulo says that would be cool. Yeah, but there were Strigers running onto the field randomly. And security's teams chasing him. Kind of like WWE, yeah. I don't see why not. I mean, security guards are pretty much here from around the world. From the United States, United Kingdom, any other countries that you guys live in, what the others live in at this point. So there's plenty of security, plenty of police,
That one
plenty
hooked
of
foul.
fire and rescue teams, and so on and so forth. You know, due to helping people from injury, from
Left-hand
an
batter
apartment,
waits.
or anything else serious in hand.
On the
And that's going to
ground.
be ground ball behind second,
Not in time,
and that's going to
he
be an
lets it out.
infield hit, guys.
Nice forehand
Mets get an
stop,
infield
had
hit.
to be perfect right there with the exchange and throw to get
As
the
number
out.
3 went on
Like
to
he
get
had
it.
dig into the glove a little bit
And
more to get a good grip.
the Mets get their
Close
fifth hit of the
play,
game
but that
so
little
far.
extra time on the transfer
So the
made all
Mets,
the
guys,
difference.
have something
Go
in
ahead,
hand
run
now.
on base. And stepping in for New York,
Nice
Mark
work.
Canha, who's
Nice
0 for 2 on a
work.
pair of strikeouts.
See what Mark Cunha can pen on it. He has 2 strikeouts, guys. He's 0 for 2. But a runner on at first is not going to be stealing. He's not even started. He has a speed rating of 49 and steal
Next pitch is
15,
popped
and
up.
that's going to be a pop-up to right field.
It puts the squeeze on
Not
it.
too fat, not
That's out
too
number 2.
distinguished.
Good hard fastball.
And that's going to be the second out of the inning. Right at first base, guys, will hold. Hold by where he should be.
And now it's Frankie
And
Lindor.
yeah, keep it right in. Keep it right in the system, and keep it in. Yeah, he was gonna. If he would have ran at second, that would have been a double play ball.
And
And that's going to be a second out of the inning. Next batter, guys, is Francesco Landorn. He's 1 for 2. We're going to get that runner on from first and get a nice hit from Strasburg. And that's going to be a fly ball center field. He's racing back a little bit, and it is gone. How about that, guys? Kaboom from Francesco Landorn. He has a 2-run bomb, and that's the first home run of the season, guys, for Francesco Landorn for the Mets. The manager for the Mets, the visiting team, visiting the Nationals. Game 1 at Nationals Park. Gets the first run home. Gets a 2-run homer. And the Mets take first blood, and it's 2-0. Game 1 at Nationals Park, guys. Check out the replay by Francesco Landorn. Kaboom goes the ball, taking me to the moon, and it's 2-0 Mets. That's 2-1 homer, guys, by Francesco Landorn. So the Mets got something. Mets have a record of 2-3. Nationals have a 3-2 to begin Game 1 in their hometown at Nationals Park. All right, guys, next up, it's Brandon Nimmo. He's 1 for 2 today. With a double. But a nice home run, guys, by Landorn. Gets his zitters out. That's going to be a ground ball to right. Picks it up in time, throws the first.
And that is that.
Right on time, and the side is retired. Another look at a 2-1 homer, guys. First home run of the season by Landorn. Kaboom goes the ball. It's a nice reaction on the plate. And thanks for an effort. It's 2-0 Mets, guys. Bottom of 6, Game 1 at Nationals Park. And for the Nationals, Killer Ruiz will lead off. Facing Max Soto. He's going to keep his place on the mound. He sets the target. And the pitch to Ruiz. That's going to be 1 strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across.
Strikes
This
on
is where you look for the starter
board
to
or
go out
anything
there,
for it.
have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other
Well, I
team
went off to
any hope.
always a good
Just
start,
hope you can
guys.
get through this inning, get the bats back
My
up
start's
there.
been really good. That's going to be 2 strikes and no ball on him.
And it really looks like these hitters
I got
have
on to
been
2
in
strikes.
between with their timing
So we're going to
today.
make
Good
short work.
fastball, excellent slider,
That's the target.
but they've not been able
That's going to be a
to commit to
strikeout
one
looking.
velocity and
If he
stay
strikes
there.
out Ruiz,
Got him.
and that's the first out of the inning. Nationals looking at Mets, the same thing that the Mets did today. I mean, already this morning. We're going to pave no way through. We're going to get something else that's trustworthy a way through. And get something to have something to satisfy and have a strong interest. Next batter, guys, is Luis Garcia. That's going to be a pop out to second. That McNeil reaches it, and he makes the catch, and that's the second out of the inning. 2 outs for the Nationals, guys, already. Not a surprise. Surprise, but more to not delegate either. But here comes Escobar, guys. I wonder if Escobar comes up next, facing Souza. He's 0 for 2. I'm looking to avoid a hat trick. Souza from the stretch. Gets ready to get rid of it, and that's a ball. I mean, that's a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%.
Alright, guys, on the strike. Serzo sets the target. White Sox beat the Royals, guys, 6-5. That's going to be a fly out to short. Picks it up in time, gets Marte, gets a glove on it, and the side is retired.
And they're down 2-0.
6 innings of play, guys. Go to top of the 7th. Mets have 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. Nationals 1 hit. And it's game 1 at Nationals Park. And that's 2-0 Mets.
We have a new pitcher on the mound. Tanner Rainey.
Next pitcher, guys, for the Nationals.
Appearance of the season.
Getting his place on the mound today. In game 1 at Nationals Park, guys, will be Tanner Rainey. 4th game of the season. Has 1 loss to his resume. With a 450 run average and 3 strikeouts.
Here's the catcher for the Mets, James
Also, between the other few. And leading off for the Mets, guys, in the ninth batting position, is James McCann. He's 1 for 2.
And a pitch.
McCann will be facing Rainey. That's going to be a strike on a 4-seamer. Reds lead by 1. Pretty much over the team, 4-3. 4-3 so far today, guys, in this community.
Now 1-1.
Guys, my highest miles is 342, and also the highest people we've ever had in my 6 years on YouTube.
And that's
going to be 2 strikes and 1 ball on a 4-seamer. James McCann, guys, is 1 for 2. Anybody can swing anything else that's more normal and satisfying. That's going to be foul ball on a 4-seamer. He's not getting anything to deposit or take in between.
1-2 now.
1-2 guys from the stretch, so that's 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. So far today in this group, and that's 3-2.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game.
On deck, guys, is Starling Marte.
So you're going to get a pitch to
3-2 guys from Rainey. That's going to be a foul to right. So as soon as I get through with this morning, guys, as soon as I get done with baseball this morning, the agenda for today, I could do a double chat tonight, but you guys maybe should get an episode of, what do you call it? I mean, if you guys do not get an episode of Hot Sauce Golf tonight, it would mean my love and I are having time together after 5 days, since he's off at 4:30, so, if I don't stream tonight, you guys will see me back here tomorrow morning for a new episode of Skywalker. But I will not do a double chat tomorrow, though, sadly, so, if anything comes up, I'll keep you guys infoed. Keep you guys posted. Next pair of guys is Starling Marte. He's 0 for 2. He does have a walk in his resume. Makes it 2 balls now.
And it's 2-0.
2 balls and no strike so far.
Sam Clay, the southpaw, is throwing and getting that sinker down.
We're going to keep him masturbating. Sam Clay and another right-hander in the back for the Nationals. 2 balls, guys. Rainey sets the target. And that's going to be a pop-up to right field.
Garcia drifts towards it.
Pop up to right field, guys, and he'll make the catch, and that's out number 2.
Frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down
that's the second
middle.
one.
I think he got a
Again,
little too
now it's
excited. He
Garcia.
came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere,
and
he
to
popped it up.
attach.
Unfortunate for him.
2 outs, base is empty.
And
Luis
1-2
Guillorme, the next to hit.
Next pair, guys, is Luis Guillorme. He's batting second today. It's 1 for 3. That's going to be a ball and no strike this time. Let's not get the other one that's more favorable. But that's going to be a foul to left on a 4-seamer. We're going to almost transition. On the 1-1, guys, Rainey sets the target. It's the pitch to Guillorme. 2 balls and 1 strike. 2 balls and a strike in the
2-1
category. 2 balls and 1 strike this time. On deck, guys, will be Pete Alonso. He's a good first baseman. On the 3 balls and a strike, Rainey sets the target. And he'll walk Guillorme. How about that, guys? He walks him. Rainey,
that's been part of his career.
if you're a starting pitcher, you don't want to give up a whole lot of walks. I mean, at least too many. Not too much for sure. So, runner on at first for 2 outs. Here comes Pete Alonso. He's 0 for 2.
First
almost a
offering
hit by
misses
pitch
badly
stance.
for ball one.
That's why the Nationals have two relief pitches in the back. If anything else has to, take in. Randy sets the target, looks the runner at first base. That's going to be a strike in the ball. And knowing that two-seamer, guys, that would have been possibly, what do you call it? It would have been a ground ball, maybe like a foul. That's going to be 2 balls and 1 strike, though.
Easy to give up on that pitch
Send it to my girl, Lazada. Tower, Talkland, Prater.
Well off the plate.
Now, speaking of talent soccer, guys, we can think of some good cooking shows. You'll look at Cake Boss, you'll look at
the 2-1.
Anything else that's more to take. Alright, guys, line shot to left field. And it is gone. A 2-1 homer, guys, by Pete Alonso. Pete Alonso gets a 2-1 homer to left field. That's the second home run of the season. Kaboom goes the ball. And the Mets are up 4-0, guys. Pete Alonso just skyrocketed. And that is the second home run of the season, guys, by Pete Alonso. Applause in the chat and applause in this community. Look at Alonso, guys. Swings at it, gets a second home run of the season, and it's 4-0. Looking to spell an end for the Nationals in their hometown in Game 1 of a 4-game series.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter.
So, second home run by Pete Alonso. It's 4-0 Mets. The way you pronounce Nationals sounds like a curse word.
Next pitch downstairs.
It could be.
1-0.
I mean, it could be, or it may not. Whatever it's more to raise it or match it. Nationals or, Sues. Whatever is more to benefit. Danny Davis, guys, is 0-for-3. He does have a couple strikeouts.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already.
Or the tank right next to the system.
Negative, but you got to find a way to.
Well, guys, on 1 strike and a ball, Randy, we're going to get out of this inning. That's 2 balls and 1 strike.
Count 2-1.
Not too fat, not too
and the right deals.
So more to take the cushion. That's going to be a 3-1. That Mcneil comes up, batting 111. But that was a nice 2-1 homer, guys, by Pete Alonso. He is playing first base. 2 strikes and 3 balls. That equals, guys, a full count in this community at 1 huge group. And it has the cushion. 3-2. Strikeout in the upper right corner. And the side is retired. Well, Pete Alonso, guys, gets a second home run of the season. 2-run homer to left field. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors for the Mets. Nationals, 1 hit. Game 1 at Nationals Park in this community on the Sunday morning. 4-0 Mets, bottom of the 7th. And the Nationals need to get something going, guys. They really, honestly do. It's either any team gets some runs, or they put on absolutely nothing. But alright, guys, Soto's still on the mound, doing a good job. He's facing Juan Soto. He's 0-for-1. I was watching ESPN over the weekend, earlier this week. I know that Juan Soto is no longer with the Nationals, if I'm correct. Which I don't think so. I mean, there was some sort of a trade. So on and so forth. I'm trying to figure out who Juan Soto is playing now. Recently he used to play for the Nationals, I think for the last 5 to 7, maybe like 6 to 8 years. Ever since he played a different team besides the Nationals beforehand. I think it's like 1 of 2. Well, I think it's like 1 of 2 or something, but it all depends. Oh, absolutely. Soto sets the target. It's going to be foul on a slider. 3-2 on a full count. The Yankees beat their own record ones of all time. Beat the Red Sox 5-4. We got on the 3-2.
3-2 now.
Souza. We're going to strike this guy out. And that's going to be a foul to right.
And it remains 3-2.
Yeah, more fun than us watching. That's right. Even though if the Mets are not playing the game on the schedule, guys, every Saturday and Sundays, I try to watch different teams that are random. Whatever is more to, take out. But it's not too bad. First out of the inning, here comes Nelson Cruz. He's 0-for-2. Soto is still on the mound, guys, for the Mets. Sets the target. Pitch to Cruz. That's
First
going to be
pitch,
strike
and that's
on
in
top.
for a strike.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7
And
straight.
Francisco, the other
This
one,
guy's feeling
for
it right
example.
now.
Well, guys, on the strike. Braves are tied with the Reds at 4-4.
Next
going to be striking a
offering
ball.
is down low.
And to take one off the bat.
Kicks
Well, guys, on the 1-1. Soto sets the target. Pirates up 3-0 against the D-backs in Arizona. And gets right in the scale. On the 2-1, Soto sets the target. Pitch to Cruz. And that's going to be a fly ball to mid-center field. Which is up. Looked like it was going to be a home run. But that's going to be out number 2. Second out of the inning, guys. Look at that. Cruz almost had an awesome hit. But one of the players, guys, for the Nationals, for the Mets, did not let it out of his sight. But nice work. Comes out spell, guys, former Pittsburgh Pirate, serving at 2 outs against Soto. He has 1 for 2. Soto from the stretch. That's going to be, that will be a ball to kick things off. And right off the system. On the 1 ball, Soto sets the target. That's going to be a ground ball to short, guys. Landorn picks up from short, gives it to Alonso at first base, and the retired. 7 innings to play, guys. It's 4-0 Mets, top of the 8th. It's like the Nationals don't know what's happening to them right now. It feels like there isn't, or the spark is not even there. But it's only game 1 of a beginning series, guys. It's only the beginning so far. But the next pitcher, guys, for the Nationals will be Sam Clay in the 4th start of the season. Up a 450 on average. And leading off for the Mets, guys, 4-0. Game 1 at Nationals Park will be Jeff McNeil. It's 1 for 3. First pitch from Clay to McNeil. That's going to be a base hit to right field. Gets a nice reaction. And the way that the Nationals fan base are going, they're not having good smiles at all. Having their team be down 4-0 by the Mets. But here comes Mark Conhan, guys. He's 0 for 3 with a pop out in the 6th inning. So far in hand. So much more vulnerable. And the other satisfying thing. Right, guys, foul on the sinker. That's 1-1. So I say 1 ball and 1 strike to equal. Well, guys, on the 1-1, Blaine sets the target, and that's 2 balls and 1 strike this time around.
I think there was. Yeah.
Not much strategic, not much favorable. Well receives it. 2-1. Foul on the slider, 2 strikes and 2 balls.
Starting to get some pretty good timing on that breaking.
Now, like I said, guys, the plan for today's my third day off at 7. If I don't do an episode of Hot Sauce Golf again tonight, guys, that's a backup for the weekends. You guys will have golf next weekend. But we're just going to see what's going on this week, and prior to a couple days of, as good as we can get it. But if I don't see it tonight, which I probably will or will not, you guys will have an episode of Skywalker in the morning. Which, I don't know if my opponent has horseback riding or not. I mean, for tomorrow. But, we'll see. We'll see what happens in this community, guys. It's one huge group, one huge community all together. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'll give you guys info and keep you guys posted on the apps. Well, guys, next batter is Francesco Landorn. He had a 2-run homer, he had a double, and he's 2 for 3. He'll be facing Sam Clay. And could be another one shortly, guys. Maybe not. Gonna be a fly ball to left field. Picks it up in time, makes the catch. And that's the first out of the inning. But the Mets will hold on first and second, though. 1 out so far. Mets might be a little more favorable to win this.
1 for 3.
2 close games against the Braves. The Nationals come into a record of 3-2 right now, losing a little more, energy, 2 months results. I don't think either team has received a So what do you call it? A
Yeah, the
double
first
play
offering
reference.
is not close.
Going second to
Always
first.
tough to turn two on a speedster
Next
like
batter, guys,
this.
is Brandon
It's even
Nemo.
harder
He's
with
1
him
for
coming out of
3.
the left-handed batter's box.
He'll be
You really
facing
need something
Sam
hit
Clay
hard on the ground that
on the
they
mound
can
for the
handle to
Nationals.
turn two quickly.
Here's the pitch, 2
Next
balls and no
pitch is
strikes.
outside. And that's ball
And
2.
then, I also want to mention this too. Tuesday, guys. Well, apparently, guys, my love and I do not have any more weekly field practices, as far as I know.
That one missing
I know
inside.
my pun's not going to be able to make it towards the 20th of this month because she has to work. So she wants me and my sister Taylor to go out there and do this for her.
3-0 down.
And I told her, I said, quote,
And he swings
we're going to do
over
as
the
best
top
we can,
there.
as we are the Tealing champions, trying to defend our title. So, but my pun will be with me and pretty much with our Seal squad tomorrow. Well, guys, ground ball to the mound, throws to second, throws to first, double play, 6-4 to 3, and the side is retired. So the Mets guys give up 1 hit, no errors. Mets still have the lead, guys, 4-0. Go to bottom of the 8th inning, game 1 at Nationals Park.
Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 8th.
Looks like Soto may stay on the mound and get the win, hopefully. As long as he deals with the last couple batters. Leading things off, guys, for the Nationals will be Gabriel Hernandez. He is 0 for 2 so far. Nationals need to get something going. I mean, they're 3-2. Mets are 2 and 3. It's just really anybody's game when it comes to a mini-game series, a 3-game series, or a 4-game. It's actually the longest.
Clearly all in on the fastball.
If you're managing one team.
Bottom just fell out of it.
Only it was just one team, guys, not 2 out of 30. Either they call it El Stinko or El Stinko the bonus ball. If you're playing bowling, fill in a strike or spam. On the 2 strikes. That's a ball and 2 strikes this time around.
1-2.
Well, guys, on the 1-2. So we're going to make medium work. That's the target. Here's the pitch to Hernandez. Going to be foul on the curve. And so many others. Well, guys, on another 1-2. So that's the target from the stretch. And he strikes him out, too.
And there's 1 down.
First down for the Nationals, guys. Look at that. Nationals cannot seem to find it. They cannot seem to find anything in the upper hand from Scherzer. As of right now, not very much results right now.
Down the third baseman.
Nationals don't seem to find it. And here comes Manky Franco. He's looking to get something serious from him.
And there's a foul ball.
2 fouls count as balls or strikes? Strikes, my man. I mean, they recently count as strikes if you're trying to get a hit, pretty much trying to get a hit between left to right, or pretty much from any team you're looking to manage. That's why there's always 30 teams. Alright, guys, that's going to be a line drive to mid deep left field, and that's going to be off the wall. So the Nationals get their second hit, and that's going to be a leadoff double. Leadoff double to left field.
Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here.
A nice double by nice double by the Nationals, guys. Look at that. Nationals needed that badly right now. Nationals really needed something to create.
Here's a speed threat.
So right now, guys, the Nationals have a runner on at second with 1 out. They finally got something going. Here comes Lance Thomas. He's 0 for 2. It's going to be a foul on a slider between the glove from the catcher. Lance Thomas is 0 for 2, guys, with a fly out and a ground out. They kick off in this community in one huge group and of 342 mods and supporters.
And the pitch.
Sozo sets the target.
Fans,
1 ball and 1 strike.
Ready to cheer about something.
Just double checking other stuff for a minute. See where we're at. Well, guys, on the 1-1. Sozo sets the target. 2 balls and 1 strike ahead of him. Especially as long as if there's any other. Thank you so much, Polo, for that. My thoughts been really good, guys, my 6 years on YouTube. Not too fat, not too predict. But Zach Olsen is an awesome popular name from Titanic for a long time. 3-1, Scherzer. That's gonna be a pop up to home base. James McCann gets it, makes the catch, and that's out number 2.
Good hard fastball with some nice
Look at that, guys.
right
Out
in
number
the zone
2.
right there. Hitter
After the Nationals
looked
just
like he
gave
was on
up,
it, but I think
they
that velocity
basically
again
just gave up a
beat him
leadoff
instead of
double.
a line drive
With
or
runner on at
something hit
second.
deep. It's a pop-up and
Here
an
comes
easy
Gilbert
out for the
Ruiz, guys.
defense.
He's 0 for 2. Runner on at second, 2 outs. Soto sets the target, and that's 1 ball and no strike.
That is ball 1.
So far, guys, Soto is doing a good job, though. Real nice job. Like, having a team right on it, and no line out for the Nationals, and that's going to be a base hit to right field, and a run will score. So, the Nationals, guys. So right now, guys, the Nationals will come up, and it's 4-1 Mets. So a nice RBI single by one of the players, and that would be Gilbert Ruiz. Knows that the Nationals are down deeply. So the Mets are holding on to a 4-1 lead. Game 1 in Nationals Park. That's going to be a ground ball to second. Picks it up by McNeil, throws to first in time, and the side is retired. So Gilbert Ruiz, guys, gets the first run of the inning. First one before the bottom of the 8th. And yeah, Game 1 at Nationals Park at the top of the 9th, guys. 4-1 Mets. Mets have 8 hits, better than what the Nationals have. This is Game 1, guys, of 4. Well, guys, next pitcher for the Nationals will be Kyle Finnegan, guys. Kyle Finnegan, number 67. Third game appearance with a 1080 earned average. Average against left-handers is 1K.
All set for the start of the inning. Here's the catcher, James
and
McCann.
So much more. Leading off, guys, in the top of the 9th for the Mets will be James McCann. He's 1 for 3.
And he deals.
And first strike given by Kyle Finnegan. So I think the Mets may take this one in. They may take this one in and take it away from the Nationals right now.
And it's even up.
Now that we think about it and strategize at this point. So we'll see what happens. 1-1 count. Can the pitcher throw to the other bases in this game? Well, if you're having a ground ball to the mound, and if you have one base runner at first, I think for the most part can do a double play. Can throw to second, can throw to first. But I don't think we've ever seen a triple play, though. When you have a ground ball to third with no outs, step on the base at third, throw to second, then throw to first. So that's only been happening in real life, maybe like twice, and like 3, and like 4 times. But it's not too hard to begin. As long as who you have on the mound that starts quite well. Whatever is more to, taking, like having good results, having good performances. That's going to be a strike to Marte. Next back, got Starry Marte. He's hitless through 3 with a pop out in the 5th. Admin EJ, thank you so much. What about to catch someone trying to steal a base before the pitch? Well, that would mean the base. Apparently, guys, the base runner would have to stay right where he's at. So, whether it's a pop out or a fly out, either one at this point. And the bullpen, guys, will be Carl Edwards. He's warming up in the bullpen. His name is Carl Edwards. So far, and so forth. Well, guys, Finnegan from the stretch sets the target. That's going to be 2 strikes and 1 ball to Marte. Marte cannot seem to find it, but the other players can after a 2-run homer. Well, if you're having a pop-up to second or first or at short, 9 times out of 10, you may want to stay on base. And not get a double play grounded or anything. And that's the second out of the inning. Especially if you know what you're doing. As long as you have good offense, good defense on any baseball team you normally have. As good strong batters, good catchers. I mean, a good catcher. Pretty much a good stealer that has good speed, good stealing. As long as you know what players you have on the team. So, but the highest maximum that anyone would have would only have so what do you call it? There's only 3 bases. I mean 4 bases. You have a home, first, second, and third. Guami, guys, is up next. He is 1 for 3. He will be facing Kyle Finnegan on the mound. 1-1 sets the target. That's going to be a ground ball to right field, and that's a nice hit for the Mets. Even though the Mets are up 4-1 right now. Does a nice job by creating it. And gets a nice job by reacting. So nice work. As we look at the flashback, guys, for Pete Alonso. Second home run of the season. Right here, guys, to left field. This was from earlier.
Absolutely.
That's a nice work. That's a nice. Gets bad news from the Nationals fans. But Pete Alonso got 1 for 3, had a 2-run homer last time up. That really got the Mets going. That's something you guys really want to do. Let's get off to a hot start before the other team tries to hit something. It's always more favorable. More favorable, more to stand in and not have anything stick out of your system. From the stretch, that's 2 balls and 1 strike.
Guillorme leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Doesn't have much favorable, but more to consider. That's on the 2-1. Sets the target. 3 balls and 1 strike.
And that's ball 3.
And like I said, guys, I've said this earlier, I'll say it again. You guys do not want to walk a batter if the bases are loaded. We'll have first and second. It's going to be 2 strikes and 3 balls on the slider now. The way to draw near and draw possessions. Guys on the 3-2. Swing and a miss. That's it for the Mets in the top of the 9th. But can the Mets hold on? Depending what the Nationals got to do. Right now, guys, it's 4-1 Mets. Game 1 at Nationals Park. Beginning of a 4-game series. Bottom of the 9th. And let's see what the Nationals want to do. Or what the Mets want to do. Even though Soto is still on the mound. Soto might have to come out. And there's going to be somebody else coming in to take over. And taking over for the Mets, guys, we're going to get the nice save right now. SMC. Edwin Diaz for the Mets, guys, on the mound. He's making the 2nd game appearance, has 1 save. Only pitched 1 inning of work so far. So let's see what he can do. As he looks at the batting order, guys, for the Nationals. And the first one up, guys, is Alcides Escobar. Escobar is 0 for 1. Diaz gave up 1 strike. See if we can give up a few extra. From the stretch, and that's a ball and a strike. A ball and a strike, guys. Not too many. On the 1-1. Diaz sets the target. You don't want to give up too many, guys, if you know what you're doing. Keeping it on the pedal and keeping on the reins. On the 1-2, Diaz. That's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Oh, that's another good name. Well, guys, on the 2-2. Diaz sets the target. Here's the pitch. That's 3-2. And here comes another professional hot batter, guys. His name is Juan Soto. 222 average. Diaz, we're going to make some short work on the 3-2. Sets the target. And that's going to be a fly ball center field. Marte is there. Picks it up, makes the catch in time. And that's the first out of the inning right now. Nationals are running out of time, guys. Look at that. Only managed to get 1 run against the Mets. After 2 nice home runs. 1 home run each by Alonso and the other one. Here comes Juan Soto, guys. He's 0 for 2. Gives up a strike. And the 0-1. So Diaz sets the target. Almost a hit by pitch chance, and that's 1-1. Well, guys, on 1 strike and 1 ball, Diaz, we're going to get the save, and that's 2 strikes and 1 ball this time. Ooh. Give me 1 minute, guys. See if I can research another thing. There we go. Guys, on the 1-2. Diaz, we're going to make him pay it. And he does pay it, guys. He strikes him out. And that's the 2nd out of the inning, guys, for the Nationals. Nationals did not bring their A game, but they did manage to get 1 run so far. So, somebody else would have drawn something more. It's like if you're trying to have a good performance, you can't get there too quick. You really can or cannot. Well, guys, last batter for Diaz, hopefully, will be Nelson Cruz. Cruz, guys, is 0 for 3, former Texas Ranger. He's 0 for 3, guys, with a flyout in the 7th inning. Let's see if we can still keep the keep the satisfaction moving. That's on the one ball, on the one strike. Diaz sets the target. 2 strikes.
Comes up empty.
With one more strike here,
2.
guys, for Diaz, the Mets will take game 1 away from the Nationals. On the 1-2, sets the target.
0-2.
Diaz, swing and a miss, and the Mets go to 3-3.
These guys know they have a
nice swing and a miss, guys, by Edwin Diaz. He gets the save. Silva gets the win. And the Mets take game 1, and Nationals Park, guys, kicking off on a Sunday morning. And the Mets are now 3-3. 3-3, guys, for the Mets. If they down the Nationals to 3-3. Mike Soto gets his first win of the season. And gets a nice performance. So the Mets, guys, go to 3-3 on the victory. Give up 9 strikeouts. Strasburg had 14. That's a surprise. But alright, guys, before we wrap things up, as we normally do, we simulate the other games to see how the other teams do. So we're gonna get to some of them in just a minute. But that was a good game between both teams, guys. But that's only game 1 between both teams. So, good way to concentrate, have good offense, good catchers, good outfield, and defensive field between DF and OF. Like, guys, we start off with the Yankees at the Red Sox at the Yankees. Both teams know each other very well, guys. You guys remember these two teams. As the Yankees beat the Red Sox 5-4 at the Bronx today. 11 hits, no errors, 9 hits, and 1 error. So the Red Sox drop to 3-4, while the Yanks go up to a 4-4 record. 4 wins and 4 losses together. As we start off with the Red Sox, as you guys can see, Verdugo batted for Dalbec in the 9th for the Red Sox. And this was exactly the only runs that the Red Sox had. Martinez had a home run, Travis Story had a home run and 3 RBIs driven in. Bogarts had a stolen base, Cordell got caught stealing. And for the Yankees, they have a good record of 4-4, so far winning 5-4 by 1 run. Aaron Judge had a double, and Joe, Rizzo, and Torres they recently had a solo homer, while Savino had an RBI. Averdi was on the mound for the Red Sox, and Talon for the Yankees. So, Averdi, guys, starts with the first 2 losses on the mound for the Red Sox. He pitched for 5 innings, gave up 8 hits, 3 strikeouts, 1 walk, and 3 runs earned, with a 4.09 earned average. Talon went the 1-1 victory, guys, on the mound, winning only by 1 run today. Gave up 6 hits, guys, 5 strikeouts, 1 run earned, with a 138 earned average, and 8 innings of work. What a take and possession and strong performances. Well, guys, the White Sox beat the Royals 6-5. 8 hits, no errors, 10 hits, and 1 error. So the White Sox have a pretty good season going, guys. Look at that. As the White Sox go to 5-1, Royals drop to 1-5 after losing by 1 for the White Sox. It's still a young season, still plenty of wins to gather. And if they have a good offense and a good defense, scoring some runs and scoring some base hits. So that's easier than having to be frustrated or go below average in any particular one. But for the White Sox, guys, they have a pretty good record of 5-1. With that victory, they're 5-1 of the season. Anderson, guys, had a home run with 2 RBIs. Seeds had 3 runs with a home run. Vaughn had a solo, sacrificed 5 by Garcia. AJ Pollock and Yoel Makata, guys, had a double play. For the 1-5 Royals today, for now, if 7 comes in, Garcia ran for Bernardini, had a double by Bernardini, Ryan Dozer, Alvarez, and Isbel, guys. And also, guys, Lopez had a triple. Perez and Santana had a home run each. But Santana had a 2 RBI home run. Lopez also had, guys, in this community, recently a hit by Pitts. Lopez had a hit by Pitts. Dozer had a double play. Perez had an error. And Lopez and Wood Jr. had a stolen base. So, Zach Greinke, guys, was on the mound for the Royals. Gets his 2nd loss of the season. Only pitched for 4 innings. He's decided it was too much for him. There we go. But as you guys can see, Greinke pitched for 4 innings, 6 hits, 4 runs, and 1 strikeout. That was the only thing he could only manage as so far. But when did get the win? Well, Hendricks got the 4th save. He pitched for 6 and 2 innings, guys, by Lynn, going up to 1 win and 1 loss on the mound with that victory today. 4 runs earned and 4 strikeouts with a .450 earned average, winning by 1. Alright, guys, the Mariners beat the Twins 5-2. 8 hits, no errors, and 11 hits, no errors, of a 3-hit difference. So the Mariners also have a good 5-2 record. Had a good game with the Twins, as the Twins dropped to 4-3 on the season. Let's start off with the Mariners, guys, with the winning team. Franz had 2 doubles. Upton had a solo home run. So if you look at Franz, guys, he recently gave up 2 doubles and 3 RBIs. So that's a good stat sheet right there. Go ahead to maneuver it and have a good, exciting result and a nice batting performance. Also, guys, Rodriguez had stolen base. Lewis had caught stealing the same way at the same time. For the Twins, only has 2 runs. Correa, guys, had 2 doubles. Kukov had 1. But the only 2 runs by the Twins, driving to 4-3 so far. It's Reyes and Buxton. Reyes had a sacrifice fly and a double play. Max Kepler had caught stealing. So for the Twins, guys, on the mound was Ryan. He gave up 5 hits, 2 walks, 3 runs, 4 strikeouts with a .300 run average. But the only thing, guys, in this community, the 342 miles and supporters, he only pitched for only 5 innings. And then the Twins brought in Thornburg, Duffy, and Pegden. But on the winning note, guys, for the Mariners, Ray is now 2-0 in his first 2 starts. But his second start today, he had a monstrous beginning. Monstrous ending over the Twins 5-2. As the Mariners are 5-2 of the season. So that's to see Ray gave up 7 hits, 4 walks, and a tremendous, marvelous, amazing 10 strikeouts today. With a nice 58 earned average. So that's amazing, outstanding performance. All right, guys, the Cardinals win by 1 sizzle run as they beat the Pirates of Black and Yellow 3-2. 5 hits and 7 hits, both no errors. As the Cardinals are now 6-0, guys, what's up the Pirates to 1-6. Pirates was hoping to upset and pretty much maybe would have gave the Cardinals a loss, but the Cardinals are looking pretty good right now. They're 6-0. The Pirates 1-6 of the season on the record so far, and anything else to combine on it. As you guys can see, Oresnik for the Pirates ran from Val Meter in the 8th. Swinsky and Heichman got a double. Gambrell had 2 RBIs, also had a sacrifice fly. Castillo, guys, also had a sacrifice fly, a sack. But also, guys, for the 6-0 Cardinals, the only unbeaten left, for example. So as you see, the unbeaten Cardinals, Dickerson had a double. Tommy Edman and Moreno had a solo homer. Gato Molina also had an RBI and a sacrifice. Edman had a stolen base. So Zach Flannery, guys, was on the mound for the Cardinals as they go up to 6-0. Have a hell of a season so far today in the first 6 games that they have. So finally, guys, his second victory. He pitched for 7 innings in hand. Gave up nice 8 strikeouts, 2 runs earned, and 6 hits, of a 192 earned average. That's pretty cool and pretty good. Gallegos has his 5th save. Jose Quintana was on the mound for the Pirates as they dropped to 1-6. Quintana had 6 innings of work, 4 runs, 4 strikeouts, guys, for example, 2 walks and 2 runs earned, with a .409 run average between both teams. And the Cardinals are 6-0, guys. Do not forget that. They have a good record going. The Atlanta Braves, guys, that the Mets took on 2 weeks ago, they beat the Reds 5-4. Reds had 7 hits. Braves had 8 hits together. So the Braves are off to a pretty good start. They're 6-1 after screwing the Mets in the last 2 games, but managed to make the most of it. As the Braves are now 6-1, winning by 1 run, guys, 5-4 in extra inning over the Reds to drop to 3-4. Pretty much a below percentage between percentage-wise and winning percentage. that one, whatever one that equals it. So guys, for the Reds, in the batter for Aquino in the ninth, both doubles guys by Lopez and Senzel. Tyler Naquin had a triple. Masakis had a run, and Naquin had 3 runs. So I'm driven in. For the 6-1 Braves guys, have an outstanding record between other teams that know the Braves so well together. So guys, see Dansby Swanson had a double, and Duvall had one with an RBI with Swanson. But Robbie had 3 nice RBIs. Robinson had a sacrifice driven in. So as you guys can see, Wright was on the mound for the Braves, but the other pitcher decided to fill in and take over. So Wright guys gave up 4 hits, 4 runs, 2 walks, and 7 strikeouts. But Tucson is now 2-0 on the mound for the Braves. It quits their record to improve up to 6-1. And that equals, guys, 6 wins and 1 loss. So that's really good. Mcneil was on the mound for the Reds, gave up 6 hits in 6 innings, 4 strikeouts, 3 walks, and 3 runs earned with a .225 around average. So Diaz took the loss for him of 1 hit, 2 innings, 2 walks, and 2 strikeouts in hand and also resulting. And in performance and anything else, the sponsor and take the heart. Well, guys, the Cubs beat the Brewers 6-3. 11 hits for the Cubs, 8 hits for the Brewers. So the Cubs go up to a 3-3 record after getting their 3rd win today, driving the Brewers to their 5th loss of the season as they go down to 2-5 with that loss. So coming out of this community, one huge group, guys, from the Oscar creator Zach Dawson, the most popular name of all time from Titanic. From 1912, guys, in this community, one huge group, to 2022 of this year. For the Brewers, Tillwitz had a double with Admies. Lorenzo Cain had a triple and an RBI. Tillwitz had 2 runs. Kosielek he grounded to a double play in one of the plays today with the Brewers that are 2-5 this season. And Lorenzo Cain caught stealing. For the Cubs, Moreno had 2 doubles. Contreras had a solo homer. And Homero had a home run with 3 RBIs. Contreras got a hit by Pitts. Sacrifice fired by Christian Villa. Sacrifice by Suzuki and Homer, guys. Not too bad. Stolen base by Villa and Morel, and Villa caught stealing. So Brandon Woodruff, guys, was on the mound for the Brewers. It's his first loss of the season, with the Brewers in hand, as they dropped to 2-5 so far. He had 5 innings of work, 8 hits, and 3 out of 3, guys. 3 runs earned, 3 walks, and 3 strikeouts. Marcus Stroman was on the mound for the Cubs today, getting the Cubs to 3-3 and the 3rd win of the season. Only winning by 3 runs, guys, 6-3. Half of 6 is 3 altogether. So Stroman, guys, is now 2-0 in his first 2 starts. Gave up 7 hits, 5 strikeouts, 2 walks, and 2 runs earned, and 7 in 1 innings, while Martin got the 2nd awesome save. So nice work between both players. Alright, guys, the Padres beat the D-backs 4-2. Padres had 8 hits. D-backs had 6 hits and 1 error. So from 4-0 to 4-3, guys, the D-backs are now 4-3 with that loss against the Padres, as the Padres get their 3rd win to a 3-4 awesome, talented record. For the Padres, guys, Myers had a double. Profar Kim had an RBI. Cronenworth had 2 runs. Kim had caught stealing. The former run being D-backs, apparently, dropped to 4-3. Marte got a double. Thomas had a home run and 2 RBIs. And it was also where, guys, Perdomo had a sacrifice and a double play. Smith had an error. Well, guys, let's run these down real quick. Marcus Baumgartner, guys, was on the mound for the D-backs. Only pitched for 5 innings, and then the rest of the 4 had relief pitching as relievers. You have Kennedy, Smith, Fry, and Ramirez. But Baumgartner, guys, only pitched for 5 innings, 5 hits, 1 strikeout, 4 walks, and 1 run earned, and an earned average, guys, of 1.63. Well, that seems to be good and average, maybe like not too hard, or not too, anything for what it really is and what is good and outstanding. If there's something there on it. Mcneil, guys, was on the mound for the Padres. Rogers had a second save. Mcneil only had six innings of work is not too savvy. 5 hits, guys, 6 strikeouts, 5 walks, and 2 runs earned. Rogers had 2 strikeouts with 1 inning of work. Well, guys, lastly, the Angels beat the Astros in a really, really competitive game by a score of 8-7. 11 hits for the Angels, and guys in this community as one huge group. Astros had 10. So the Astros dropped to 4-3. Angels, with their third win, go up to 3-4 and climb, and so much more. So as you guys can see, for example, the Astros dropped to 4-3. Jose Altuve batted for Nickel Goodrum. Mayers also, guys, ran for Bradley in the 8th. But not too bad of news for the Astros. They played a good game against the Angels, losing by 1 by a score of 8-7. As you guys can see, Siri had a 2-run homer. Tucker and Pena had both with Siri. Michael Brantley had an RBI with a sacrifice. Alvarez and Pena had a double play to ground in. Diaz had a stolen base. And for the winning team, guys, for the Angels, Duffy had a double with Wade, Ward, and Statsy. Wade had a home run and 2 RBIs. And Ward had 3 RBIs. Mike Trout had 2. Sonny Ohtani, guys, the cover boy for the Angels, had a hit by Pitts. Sacrificed by Trout, double play for Statsy, and Wallace had a stolen base, and Sonny Ohtani caught stealing. So far, guys, was on the mound for the Astros, gave up 5 hits. How do I pronounce it? So hold on. 5 innings of work together. Gave up 7 hits, 3 strikeouts, a walk, and 5 runs earned. And Nils took the loss with 1 hit and 1 run earned. Also, guys, lastly for the Angels, Nick Syndergaard was on the mound. Only pitched for 3 and 1 innings. Gave him 7 hits, 3 strikeouts, 3 walks, and 6 runs earned. So Iglesias, guys, took the win with only giving up 1 hit. So the Mets, guys, are 3-3. They got 3 more games against the Nationals on the road. And then they're going to be packing from Washington to take on the Phillies. That's going to be in the upcoming weeks. And then they'll be taking on the D-backs and then the Giants. As I can see, the Mets have a record of 3-3. They are half game behind the Marlins, have a record of 4-3. And the Braves are all alone with 6-1, 2 games ahead of the Marlins. Alright, guys, that's going to be a wrap for me this morning. I mean, so far today for this morning. If I don't stream tonight, I mean, my opponent was asking me if I would come down after 5 days today. But she does get off from work, guys, around 4:30. So I might not stream tonight. But with the next stream, if it's not going to be tonight, guys, next stream will probably be tomorrow morning. So you guys will have Skywalk in the morning, maybe a double chat tomorrow the same way, but it's not going to be a double chat, guys, just Tuesday and Wednesday. Actually, maybe Wednesday, I'm not sure. Since my opponent has a couple of good stuff, like, say, she's at the art studio every Wednesday, Thursday, Fridays, and Eleven I also have a fair cheer competition, so that's going to be Thursday night for sure. But if anything comes up, I'll keep you guys infoed and have good promises to attach, and I'll let you guys know in this community what's going on. As long as we keep each other posted as one huge community, one awesome group, and more awesome, more lucky, and more to strive for excellence, and more to the occupation, and so many others. Alright, guys, that's gonna be it for me this morning. I should be back maybe tonight. If not, I don't think I'm streaming tonight. I will be back. If not tonight, guys, you guys will see me back here in the morning for Skywalker, and so we can see where we're at for episode 3. My opponent wants me to help her out with Skywalker tonight, so let's see how things go. So, guys, we'll get Skywalker in the morning, and then Far Cry 6 for an hour and 35 minutes plus on Tuesday morning, and hopefully Wednesday morning for sure. But I'm pretty sure it might happen. If you guys want to catch more MLB 22, every Saturday and Sundays, guys, with Hot Sauce Golf as well as a backup for the weekends. You guys can hit that like button, support button, and comment in full, and so much more together, and much more tremendous, and more popular, and more interesting, and also more advisement. Remember, guys, love, support, and respect is the key. Stay positive and loyal, and knowledge is power. Well, we made new community members, guys. New community members, new friends one by one. If you're only live streaming on YouTube, and anytime we manage to meet new people, all you guys got to do, and not just what I have to do, but what you guys have to do together with me, 9 times out of 10, but the strong opponents, strong audiences in the United States, United Kingdom, and so many others. All you guys got to do is sell people out and tweet people out on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit, and so much more. Remember, guys, my mods are 342 and other supporters. You guys have an account on Twitter. You guys can share me out, tweet me out, guys, Zach Dawson. The most favorable, awesome, popular name of all time, from Titanic from 1912 to 2022. My stuff's been really good, guys. All we gotta do is have more likes, support, comments, views, more popularity, and so many others. You guys are awesome, loving, caring, and supporting. That's all we gotta bring. And much more to attach it. Also, guys, never give up and never surrender. Never say never. That's all we have to occupy. I've been on Twitter, guys, for 4 years, 6 years on YouTube, 5 years at Walmart, which I'm not due back until Friday morning, so this is exactly my 3rd day off out of 7. So that's amazing. Everybody's going to have, some people can have their own week vacation, especially after working so many hours for the last several weeks, or the last couple weeks, rather. But yeah, guys will let me know, I'll let you guys know. But all you guys got to do is tell me your first and last name, your numbers, and how long you've been active to on Twitter, and so much more. Also, guys, my love and I have been together for 1,869. Since I've been 4:30 tonight, and I think I might be with her for a couple hours. But if I don't, you guys could get a new episode of Hot Sauce Golf. If not, golf will be back next Saturday and Sundays. So as I get back to the things that they are and get back to what we're doing on it. So I'll keep you guys posted and more info as good as we can. But yeah, okay, I'll let you guys know on it. From the awesome creator towards what I think, and what you guys normally think. For me, you guys can see what we can get at. If you guys have an account on Instagram, I got Kevin on all the apps, especially not for the others. I have Kevin through TubeChat, guys, on 5 years that he's been on YouTube, and 2 years on TubeChat in this community. You guys can check him out Friday through Mondays. If you want more if you guys need more likes and want more likes, more views, more comments, more popularity, more develop, and how much more stuff you guys can work on together and want to improve, you guys can run by Kevin. He's been doing, Kevin's awesome. I love this guy. He's tremendous, talented, funny. And yeah, he's more of a business guy kind of person. But Kevin's awesome, guys. You guys can check him out Friday through Mondays. I have him on Reddit, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and Reddit. I don't use Snapchat anymore, especially not a lot of people, or some other people to sell people out on that app, or it's only the apps that we can sell people out and tweet people out, guys, on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit, and so on and so forth. And it's one huge community that we created, and so many others to attach on it. So it's always to keep a lookout of who we have by meeting new community members and new friends one by one. So you guys can check out Kevin Friday through Mondays. He's also been doing TubeChat for 2 years. When you look at Bill and I, guys, we've been on YouTube for 6 years. So there's much more to be added, and much more combined to a resume to having better stats, and more likes, support, comments, views, and support, and more comments all together. So you guys can also check out Running Egg almost 24/7, and Sorties Adventures Monday through Saturdays. Well, guys, in this community, I don't think I'll be streaming tonight. I will see you guys tomorrow morning. for Skywalker. I don't know what my opponent's doing tomorrow night. If he doesn't have horseback, I might be able to tomorrow night, also tonight too. I mean, after I get through with today. I don't go back to work till Friday morning, and then Saturday morning this coming weekend. So let's get through today. But I'll keep you guys posted. I'm again to sound them right about now, and I'll see you guys probably either maybe tonight for Hot Sauce Golf. If not golf, we'll be back Saturday and Sundays. And I will see you guys tomorrow morning, same time, same channel for Skywalker. And that's new episodes every 3. Check this out, guys. Always 3 to 4 days a week. In this community of one huge group. My thought's been very good. Let's keep it amazing. See how much more we can entertain. And so much more to result and have much more extras. But yeah, guys, love, support, and respect is the key. Stay positive and loyal, and knowledge is power. The most very important thing is we watch videos in full, like, support, comment, guys. Share me out, tweet me out on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit. And you're welcome to vote to land at 38 and the greatest settlement at 14. You guys have a good, awesome, warming morning, guys. You guys have a good morning. Have a good weekend. I'll see you guys probably not tonight, but I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Whenever I have 5 days of time together we have to really get back to. So yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Same time, same channel for Skywalker. And any game I do for an hour and 35 minutes plus, guys, on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. That game gets it. That's Far Cry 6 every Tuesday and Wednesdays. An hour and 35 minutes plus to get more stuff in. More for you guys to come right in and see what I've been up to. And see what you guys been up to. And so much more. You guys have a wonderful morning. Let's remember, love, support, and respect is the key. Stay positive and loyal, and knowledge is power. Don't think negative, but stay more positive. Stay focused, keep your head up, and stay much more motivated. And so much more. You guys have a good morning, guys. Be good to one another, be kind, and love one another. Follow me, awesome creator. Have a good weekend, and I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Same time, same channel for Skywalker. And we'll see where we're at that point. Maybe tonight for Hot Sauce Golf, but I would say probably not. Probably won't be back until tomorrow morning. Thank you, Polo, for coming by, buddy. If you guys have any comments, if you guys want shout-outs this week, you guys will reach out to me, reach out to our moderators, and our supporters as well. Until then, be careful, guys. Stay awesome. And never give up, never surrender, and never say never as one huge community out of 342 mods and a lot of our supporters. Well, guys, from the awesome creator, guys have a good morning. And